Hey guys, what's up? I'm not going to say any dates. I will say days, but I'm not going to say any dates because I don't know when I'm going to be able to post this. But this is going to be kind of like a conclusion to the problems I've been having with my doctor's office. So if you're new here or you don't know what the trouble I've been having, basically since about August, I've been going through this problem with my new asthma doctor. There's so many problems. I explain a lot of it in my asthma rant number 2 video. So I won't really go into much detail right now because I want to hurry up and get this out so it's still fresh because this just like happened a few days ago. So on Thursday I got a call from the pharmacy that carries the Nucala, and they were calling me to confirm that they were going to go ahead and send it out the next day on Friday, so that way it could be there at the doctor's office on Tuesday. So I had called the doctor's office and was telling them to leave a message um, for my doctor's medical assistant, so that way she can more or less be watching out for it. And as I mentioned in my last video, I've been trying to get a hold of the office staff with no luck whatsoever. Not the office staff, but the office manager with no luck whatsoever. So while I had them on the phone, I thought I might as well try again and see if I could get somebody, with authority in the office on the phone. I was able to. I was transferred to somebody that I did not leave a message with the last time. So I'm explaining everything to her, and she stops me and she goes, "Ma'am, I hear your concerns, but I just don't know what you want me to do about it." Up to that point, I was explaining everything completely, as calm as I possibly could, and after that, I lost it. I'm like, really? There's a patient who is, bringing to your attention how they're treated when they go into the office, and you're telling them that you don't know what they want you to do about it. To me, that was like her saying that she wanted me to say, "Hey, this nurse is being rude to me. You should go and fire her now." Um, so, you would think any office manager would automatically say, "Oh, okay, thank you for bringing it to my attention. I'll make sure to talk to her, and, everything should be fine." But she just, more and more I explained, the more she kept saying that she didn't know what I wanted her to do about it. And so I got pissed off. And that whole conversation ended with me ending up getting 86'd from the office for basically bringing to her attention how I'm being treated when I go in for my appointments. So at that point, I decided to call my insurance and explain everything to them and see what they could do about it. The person who I was talking to himself, he was getting upset because, what I was explaining to him. As he was writing out the grievance paperwork, he himself was getting upset because no patient should be treated like that, and especially somebody like me, as you guys know, with severe asthma. What did it for me with this doctor's office is when they were basically refusing me, the omeprazole and the prednisone. That is what did it for me with them. I was just, oh my god, no. And then, come to find out, I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video, but come to find out, they don't do reminder cards. That was one of the things that I mentioned to her, that when I went to make, when I was there for my first appointment with him, and I made my second appointment, I asked the girl who was checking me out, could I asked her if I could get a reminder card. Basically, if you don't know what a reminder card is you get a little card, they write your, the date, your name, the day, and the time of your appointment on the back, so that way you remember it. And she said, "Well, we don't do reminder cards. We just call you the day before your appointment and remind you." I said, "Okay, whatever, yeah." So, 2 months goes by, and I'm like, I think I may have missed my appointment with him. I don't remember. I just remember it being somewhere around, like, the 20th or the 22nd or something like that. So I call and I ask, hey, I think I may have missed my appointment. I just want to check. And so that's when she told me that my appointment was on September 29th, September 29th. I'm like, okay, but I never got a call, nothing like that. And that's, she's like, well, if they told you that we don't do reminder cards, they're wrong. We're obligated to do reminder cards if you ask for one. Well, apparently that person wasn't taught that in the training. So, yeah. So, like I said, as of right now, I'm still kind of going through the proceedings of the paperwork and stuff for the grievance. I did, the last time I saw my primary care doctor, I did ask for a referral for a new doctor. And here it is now Tuesday. They were supposed to get the medication. I talked to his medical assistant this morning, and she basically, she said, well, we can wait until 10 o'clock, and because that's when the first shipment of, stuff that they get in, like their mail and stuff, that's when the first shipment starts to come in. She said, we can wait until 10 o'clock and see what happens, and if I get it, then I'll call you and have you come down, because the first shot, I need to be there for 2 hours, and I also need an EpiPen, just in case I have an allergic reaction to it. So 10 o'clock came around. Oh, and here's what she said with the EpiPen is that she tried to submit it for me in the past, but it didn't get, I guess, didn't get approved, so she was going to try and submit it again. So, I haven't heard anything about that yet, but as you guys know, everything that's been happening with EpiPens recently, I don't know if my insurance will cover it. So, yeah. What am I going to do about all of this? The whole everything. You guys, to be honest, I'm happy that I was 86 from the office, because you guys know everything. I've been documenting everything, every little problem I have with this office. I've been documenting it here. So, I've never talked badly about the office. I've never done anything like that. I've never even mentioned names. The only thing that I've ever mentioned is a characteristic about one of the nurses. That's it. Simply because they don't, one, have name tags, and they don't tell you their name when they answer the phone. So the only way that I know how to, even remember these nurses is that one of them has bug eyes. That's it. That's all I can remember, So, the reason why I document the problems that I have with them is just in case, I do, they do, sue me for slanderous, talk, anything like that. I can take this stuff into court and say, no, here's the videos that I've made and that I've posted online, just basically to warn people about this office. Here's what, I've said. It's never anything slanderous. It's just, the problems that I've had with this office. That's it. Yes, I have expressed my, distaste for the nurses and everything like that. But other than that, it's never been anything like, oh my god, this office is so fucking bad. The nurses are just, oh my god, they're unbelievable. I don't know how they're still, like, oh my god, it's horrible. It's never anything like that, Yes, I've been appalled at times. Yes, I've been shocked at how, at how I've been treated, but other than that, I've never once said a slanderous word about them. And the reason why I mention that is because in case somebody from my insurance company or somebody from the doctor's office may see these and they try and take precautions, precautions, I don't know, in case, they try and do something about it. So, yeah. I'm in the process of getting the referral from my primary care doctor for a new asthma doctor. As for the new call-out, I have an appointment with him on the 10th, and that's at 9:30 in the morning, and so it kind of falls into, she wanted me to be there. Hold on, I think this is a little crooked here, or not, I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah. So that will fall right in with that. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go now because, yeah, um, I don't know when I'm going to be able to post this video. I'll just post it whenever I can. But yeah, guys, if you go to a doctor's office where they treat you, unfairly, or if they're rude to you, please do not just stand by and let it happen. Call the office manager. Let them know. If they are very much like the office manager that I dealt with, call your insurance, report it, and they'll take it from there. Granted, yes, the office will know about it because, they will have to hear both sides of the story in order to figure out what to do. But, the fact that you got your story out there first can really help you. So, yeah, so I'm gonna go and, yeah, guys, thanks. And hopefully this will be the end of the rants for this doctor. I will try and not, be so, like, I'll, try and keep an eye out with the next doctor, to see if anything bad happens. But other than that, I'll try and be as cooperative as they need me to be. So I'm just happy that I'm going to be able to get the new Nucala because I have been going, through issues with it for so long, and it's just, oh god, it kind of, this whole experience kind of deters you from, ever going to another doctor. It's like, if this person doesn't take me seriously, if people treat me like this in the, in the office, then why should I stay with them? I should just, get medical books or something like that and, self-diagnose myself. But for me, I've never had to do that, I feel, which is good. Um, so yeah, I'm going to go, guys. Um, yeah, so like I said, I hope that this is the last asthma video that I have to make. Um, so I'm gonna go. Make sure, like I said, make sure you guys are always, watching your doctor in the office and how you're being treated, because you never know. Maybe, you could be going through this too, and these, I'm not telling you that you need to call your insurance or report it, just, basically what I'm going through and why I called them. So, yeah. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.